Well, howdy everybody, it is I, some Joe Schmo here, back with another Expanse reaction. And before we even start, guys, let's go ahead and just pour on out for our main man, Shed, man. You went out just the way you wanted to. Cheers to you, Shed. Anyway, guys, we are back with another tantalizing reaction. Episode number 5, Back to the Butcher. Fresh meat. A little Diablo reference for some of you nerds out there. And now that I've taken the week to really digest this whole episode from last week, a lot of cool things happen. There's a few things I may have missed on in that final recap or the final couple of minutes of my last reaction, but there's a lot of moving parts, a lot of occurrences unfolding. Dimitri, back from the dead, again, impaled, somehow survives it. Whether or not we get an actual way in which he survived it, whether it be just a clean impale through his midsection, whether or not he's, I don't know, at this point there's so many different angles the show could take. Maybe he's an alien that doesn't have organs in that specific section that maybe it bypassed. I don't know. And then we have Busy Batico, who the stiff was in the morgue, but was it actually him? No, it wasn't. So this guy apparently has some data, some government secrets. What exactly those secrets are, maybe that's going to be kind of the main driving force around Miller and what he's trying to do. And I don't know. I mean, a lot of revolving parts going on right now. So, but I know the real titular aspect of the show is more of the mystery. What's going on? Who's behind this stuff? So I do want to see a little bit more with Christian and how they're dealing with kind of the Mars situation. Now Mars, I know Holden is and his crew are the only group that can actually testify to what is going to happen. With that being said, is Lopez dead? I know some of you guys said in the comments, well, if you think about how fast you're going, because he says, punch it, then he says the whole, really wish I could have seen an ocean. Is that him being dead, or is it him being dead as in Dimitri dead? I don't know. What is dead in this show anymore? Anyway, guys, we're going to stop talking. We're going to jump into this episode. But before we do, if you guys want to go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, comment down below. I love these conversations we are having with one another. You guys have been absolutely phenomenal. And I wish I could just come over there and just high five each and every one of you while wearing a mask, of course. And, hey, let's continue on with the good times.
You put your hands on her again. And you see how fast I get out of this bed, Miller.
Homeboy ain't going anywhere with that kind of wound. A midsection, a stomach wound, you aren't moving for a month, dude. That thing's gotta heal. And that is such an, you fuck. Is that Lopez's blood just spilling out? Ooh.
You know what you're doing?
I fix ships, not people.
It's beginning to smell a bit like almonds. God, the future is gonna be so badass.
As far as we know, nobody made it off the Don.
Correct.
And no one knows that we're alive.
That's right.
Great.
Then who just sent us a message?
Okay. I don't know if I'm supposed to be paying much of attention to it, but I like the fact that was Alex calling Holden sir before, or is there a new level of respect there? Maybe I'll go back through while I'm editing.
Come on, go. You?
Yeah. Big red button. Never push the big red button. That's situational awareness 101, right? Red button equals no.
This is Anderson Station.
Or maybe it's a camera.
Station, this is UN-1. Are you ready to surrender?
Survivors of the Donninger. My name is Fred Johnson.
Director of Operations.
Hey, all right.
I don't know who
Coming
you
together
are
now,
or
full
what your
circle.
intent may be, but unless you're trying to start a war, you need to contact me. I can help you.
But then is he gonna then be affiliated with OPA now if he takes this, or if he goes to meet with this guy now?
Fred Johnson just offered us a lifeline. I
Yeah,
say
you
we
look
take
like
it.
the #1 culprit at this point, don't you?
We're not going to Tycho. I vote no.
Holden's got a point.
We know where you're going with the vote.
Amos,
I'm with you, boss.
then it's 2 against 2.
Dang, dude. I mean, you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. What is your options? You know?
Remember the can.
His name's Filat Kotari.
That's my going away present to you. On to bigger and better things.
The question is, did he knowingly hit him in a place that like he wouldn't kill him, or was it like, was it just a message, or did he like want to actually deliver a killing blow to him?
Anubis. Show me this.
Anubis, like the Egyptian god?
Flight path.
Isn't it like the Egyptian god of death, Anubis?
Show me Julie's projected flight path for the scapula.
What do you got, Miller? What do you got?
If he resists, take him out. If he runs, shoot him. And if he accidentally falls out an airlock, that's life.
Damn.
Figured you'd be out hunting down the guy who jacked up your partner.
Yeah, I'm just finishing up a few things.
What's that smell?
It's called coffee.
Since when do you drink coffee? Right after you find your little rich girl, shake down her daddy for a big payday.
Yeah, that's it. You got me. You know, everything going on out there, all this shitstorm that we're in, it's all got to do with her. Julie Mao.
You know, Miller does such a good job at like portraying an image of himself that is like so repulsive, but like in actuality, like it seems like his mentality and his overall like objectives are for the greater good. It's almost like he's trying to put on this persona in order to protect the ones around him, right? I'm trying to formulate some sort of like thought-provoking opinion or a view of Miller, and I think I'm there. I think I'm tiptoeing around it. In actuality, I just don't know how to phrase exactly what I'm trying to say. I'm gonna keep playing this.
It had an unregistered flight path for a ship called the Anubis. The Anubis left Phoebe Research Station and it was headed for Eros, okay? Now, I'm thinking, maybe something's being transported on this ship. I'm thinking Julie's ship was sent out to intercept it. And then, suddenly, ships start blowing up, the Canterbury, the Donager. It's gotta be connected.
So the Stiff that we saw in the last episode had a transponder or had like a flight plan of this Anubis vessel that was going out into space. He's theorizing that that Julie hitched a ride with the Scopuli and tried to intercept that vessel, and then all of a sudden these ships start exploding, the Donager, the Canterbury, and that there's the people who maybe did it were like the ones who were trying to protect it or trying to like, I guess maybe take something from that vessel, because we haven't seen anything about the Anubis yet, right?
I don't think I can do it, huh? I don't think I can crack the case.
You need to take this upstairs.
Maybe.
And it's like, I kind of get it, right? People think like he's kind of like, well, not people, but like, I think he thinks he has this image of being like a bum or like just down on his luck detective, and like it's something that he's got to like prove to himself, maybe.
What's going on?
Oh, I don't know. Ask the ship. It seems to know everything.
It sure beats the buckets that we've been on in the past.
I feel like this is the first time these guys have had like a chance to just like kind of like maybe the viewer just like, let's digest everything that's happened so far. Like these guys just got into an intense space battle. You know, their Canterbury vessel blew up, and it's like, okay, this is the first time, like, I don't think I've seen like Jim like be this excited about something in a while.
Tell Fred Johnson to clear us a berth. We're good to go.
You talked Naomi into it.
With our track record, we'll probably get Tycho blown to smithereens too.
At least he can make light of the situation.
Files.
to keeping the peace. I'm sorry about your partner. An appalling injustice. And I assure you, the piece of trash who tried to crucify him is not one of our ranks. What's worse, he's not even remorseful.
Like, are they trying to paint him as though? Like, I'm not sure if it's like the show that's like trying to mislead you into thinking that Anderson is appearing like he's like that he was responsible for it, or if they're just like, if you know what I mean? Because it's like sometimes like you have to like watch a show and be like, is the show trying to make me think that he is responsible for doing it, or is he actually responsible for doing it? You know what I mean?
As we speak, he's in an OPA safe house. He believes he's under my protection. Look around.
Nobody I can manage.
Yeah, you don't see what I see.
What do you see?
A series for Belters. Right now, the OPA controls most of the grid's air, power, water. The very lifeblood of the station.
And if the Earthers don't play nice.
All we've ever known is low G and an atmosphere we can't breathe. Earthers get to walk outside into the light, breathe pure air, look up at a blue sky and see something that gives them hope. They see the stars and they think, my Earthers have a home. It's time Belters had one too. There's a single contact in that unit. Call it, and you'll get Fila Kothari's location. He's yours to do whatever you think is right.
Sounds like a bribe.
Yeah, but you're giving him this information right around the time he's figuring out more about the Scopuli and the Anubis.
Go get your justice, Miller. Make it pretty.
But it's like he's like, I don't know about this, man. He's dangling this whole. The show's trying to put an emphasis on like we got to get revenge on Dimitri, right? It's like get out there and like, who's working with who now? Because like now Miller finds out all this like stuff about the Scopuli, the Anubis, flight pan, maybe intercepting. Julia part of OPA. Julia now working with Anderson. Anderson now all of a sudden like, hey, this guy that you want to kill because she messed up your partner. Here he is. There he is.
We're issuing our unconditional surrender. We're unarmed. We have women and children with us. Copy?
I just hooked into a feed from Ganymede, and when you sent that message to Fred Johnson, you didn't give him names or anything, did you?
No, of course not.
Well, partner, it's gonna be kind of hard for you to stay anonymous now. Let me know if you want your face to look a little different.
He's like, fuck. My man, Jim Holden was gonna take on like a Che Guevara now, kind of like icon at this point with that face.
Julie Mao, you know her.
You never asked a girl down at the docks if she was looking for some drilling work?
Ain't trying to recruit her. My days of giving a damn are long gone, pal. OPA throws me work from time to time. Happy to wear their tat, take their money. A month into the trip, we stopped over at the mines on Callisto. News was that a tunnel collapsed had torn open veins of cadmium and people were dying from the vapors. After 2 days down at the aid camp, I begged Julie to get out of there, but she said she was okay. She said she felt safe. Helping kids who lost their parents, folks who were choking on the blood in their lungs. I never saw her shed a tear over the fact that she had to take anti-cancer meds for the rest of her life. Only time I did see her cry was these Belters at a rally told her, "You're one of us now."
How long were you sleeping with her? The Scopuli. And that ship was started that whole mess out there. Julie was on it.
He's trying to play to his emotions. It's like that's why he's trying to ask like how long you were sleeping with her, right? Is to like be like, if you love her.
Hanging around some hardcore OPA.
Like?
Anderson Dawes.
I
don't know. A few weeks before she shipped out, she asked me to hook her up with the data broker.
Oh, it's all coming together.
This guy. Where can I find him?
Tech Noir, level 14. You don't understand, Julie?
She went out there, probably got herself killed over some stupid cause she barely understood anyway.
No one's ready. They're not listening.
What do you mean?
Imaloda not listening.
What do we do?
What do we do? My name is Miranda Brown. 4 days ago, the miners working for the Anderson Hyosun Corporation took control of the station in an effort to protest the treatment of our children. This is my daughter, Kiri. She and the other children have been diagnosed with what the medics are calling hypoxic brain injury. It's due to the low oxygen working environments. She got it when she came to live here with me. The company is refusing us medical assistance, and they're denying that that problem even exists. We didn't intend for anyone to be hurt during our protests.
Dude, so
and for that,
these guys are just protesting because their children are sick, and the company's like, you f***ed up. That's fucked up, man. That's screwed up.
We have tried repeatedly to surrender to the UN Marines, but we just wanted to be hurt for the sake of our children.
Jesus. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine like a Vaughn's like picket line? They're like, hey, you know, we refuse to work, and just the government coming in with the military just to clean them up? What the fuck? Oh, man. Still holding her.
All terrorists have been subdued. Well done, Colonel. Well done.
Oh, wait, that's... He's the butcher?
You have my solemn promise that you will not be harmed, and you will be granted safe harbor on Tycho.
What the fuck? Yo, I knew this guy, dude. He was laying it on thick last episode, like that threat with the Mormon and whatnot, like talking about like, you sure you want to do? Oh man, dude, this show, man. Like, I do gotta say, this show is like really good at painting the picture, like a grand picture that, like, both sides are capable of some like really messed up stuff, and both sides might be misunderstood in vastly different ways. Like, I love that it's just like, it's not a black and white situation. It's very gray. Very gray.
Since you've chosen to remain anonymous, I can only hope you have no hostile intent.
What do they do though? Come on, guys, you gotta realize something's weird. We should have listened to Naomi the whole time. She knows something's up with this dude.
We need to give the ship a new name to complete the override.
Flying Alamo. No.
Give me something, please.
Rocinante. Huh? It's Spanish for
Workhorse. I like it. I knew a lady named Rocinante. She was good to me.
Yeah, you do it. All he wanted was a damn cup of coffee. Which is what didn't Miller at the beginning joke that he was drinking coffee? Or not joke, but she asked what the smell was and he said coffee. The rhythm, dude. The rhythm between what's happening on the belt and these guys. Oh no, come on. We were about to, it felt like it was gonna end right there on a lighthearted note, and now what's gonna happen? Oh shit. Uh-oh. Ooh, come on, man. I was like, I was all thinking like, hey, cool. You know, we got Holden and the crew just relaxing. We don't know what the future holds for them. You know, they're going into the great beyond, meeting up with Fred Johnson, also known as the Butcher, who kind of just Anderson station up. That's kind of messed up. And yeah, hey, maybe this is gonna be the first time in a while we see them like kind of just be relaxed. And it's like, nope, we gotta capture Miller here at the end. Damn it, this show. It felt good after just 5 episodes, or I should say 4 episodes of watching prior to this, just to kind of see our guys, Holden's crew, be able to just kind of relax to a certain extent, right? You know, like I said in the middle of that reaction, it feels like it's been, what, since episode 1 when James and Ade were together that he was like smiling. I haven't seen him smile in a while, and rightfully so. They've been going through so much shit in the past like 3 episodes, so I mean, it was nice to kind of see them in a more calm and lax environment. So that's really cool. And that Anderson dude, oh, you knew something was fishy about it. He was kind of coming in hot with the whole like, you sure you want to send Mormons across the universe? You know, it might get killed kind of like, you know, threat. And then all of a sudden they just revealed him to be the Butcher. Holy, I don't know what I was expecting. The name Butcher would imply, yeah, it makes so much sense. But like I said, I love the fact that they're painting out this whole universe to not just be black and white or a good guy, bad guy situation. It's like everything is so morally gray with what's happening. And it's like, I don't know the full extent of why they decided to blow the hell out of the Anderson station. Sorry, I meant to say Fred Johnson, not, you know what I mean. I was getting the 2 names confused. But there's gotta be a reason for that, right? But that's kind of messed up that it's like, yo, we were just trying to have a better future for our children, and that's why we're protesting. And then it's like, nah, you done, son. Wait, Anderson Station, is that Anderson Station then? Or are they just coincidental names? Am I remembering this shit correctly? Anyway, guys, that was, once again, episode number 5. Man, whew, it's getting hot. Anyway, guys, what do I know? At the end of the day, I'm still just some Joe Schmo watching some Expanse. Until next weekend, guys, peace.